He is here. He is here. I'm literally sitting on the edge of my seat with everybody else. He was one of the young stars of High School Musical, of course. Now he's a Hollywood phenomenon.
Teen heartthrob Zac Efron is now starring in a new drama titled Charlie St. Cloud, about a young man who survives an accident that allows him to see the world in a unique way. Here's a clip.
Meet here. Every day at Sunset Canis.
Promise?
I promise.
Zac Efron, please welcome Zac Efron to the Fred Show.
How you doing? Hey, Zac, it's great to see you. How you doing? Come on in. What's up, studio audience? How's it going?
I think they're excited to see you, Zac.
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me. This is really exciting.
Is this like what your life is like all the time?
No. This is special. Thank you so much, guys. You're very sweet.
Oh, that's the nicest thing.
You've been getting attention like this for years now. Maybe you're just used to it. But when the word gets out like this and people show up, even without tickets to come see the show, that's got to really feel good.
Yeah, it feels great. You know, that's one thing about my fans is they're very dedicated. This is crazy. She's got my face on a stick. That's crazy.
Yeah. In fact, everybody's got your face on a stick.
That's so funny. Oh, wow, there we go.
No, what is that like when you walk in and you have a crowd like this wherever you go?
It's great. Seriously, I can't. It means a lot to me. It's very sweet of you guys. Thanks. I'm embarrassed. I'm blushing.
When did you get the acting bug? When did it all start for you?
It all started in musical theater. I overheard James talking about his project, but what those kids are doing, how they started. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much exactly what I did to get into the business, and I just fell in love with theater and performing. There's something about it. It's very addicting once you are on stage and you sort of can manipulate the audience, and you have that immediate gratification and response. You just love performing and inhabiting different characters. The ability to sort of be whoever you want to be is also very fun, too.
But you've also always loved acting. I heard that at one point you were offered a recording contract and you said you wanted to go into acting. Is that true? Or
Yeah, sort of. Well, it was around High School Musical, which is very musical itself. So around then, people kind of come up and try and ask you to do record deals and stuff like that. But I knew that wasn't exactly where my heart was. Music's very much a part of my life. I listen to a lot of other people's music, but I'm not quite ready to contribute yet until I find something to sing about.
So if it was the love of the reaction of the audience, like what we've seen here, that really got you going on stage, how was the transition into movies, like High School Musical, because you really don't get that reaction right away?
Yeah, and everything has to be toned down and a lot smaller. It was a fun transition. It's all been unreal. This was very big. That was somewhere in between, but it's been great. I've been able to be much more specific and sort of honest on camera.
I think the great thing about you, not only are you an incredible singer, but you have really shown your acting chops.
Oh, thank you.
You've gotten great reviews. I saw you in 17 Again. I completely bought you. Did you see the movie 17 Again? Completely bought you as an adult in a 17-year-old body.
Cool.
And you were funny. What was that like? What was that movie like?
It was good to be funny. It was great. That was amazing. We had a great director, Burst Tears. I was able to work with Matthew Perry and Leslie Mann, who are two of my favorite actors. So it was unreal. And Charlie St. Cloud is going to be great, too.
Well, Charlie St. Cloud, you're working with some big actors there, too. Kim Basinger, Ray Liotta, who's been on our program. When you heard they were going to be part of this project, what did you think?
I couldn't believe that they signed on. I was shocked. It was pretty amazing. Very surreal.
Had you been a fan of the novel, or did you get a script? How did you first learn about it?
I first read it as a script. But there was something about the relationship between these brothers that I don't know, it just felt so real to me, and it just rang true. It struck that emotional chord in me, being an older brother. So I just connected with the material immediately, and it's a different kind of movie. You wouldn't really. It doesn't fit into one genre specifically. You wouldn't sort of call it exactly love story, because it's really about brothers and moving on.
It's a
in the
love story of a
There is a
different sort.
romance.
yeah, it is.
Wonderful
Yeah, in a lot of
romance.
ways, but it's so much more than that. So it's great. It's a different kind of movie for right now.
I was going to ask you, what's it like having been a Disney kid, so to speak, and then now you're making that transition into these young adult movies?
It's amazing, you know. I think
Those next roles, that next phase of your career.
Yeah, it's been, you know, it's been fun. In other words, since then. But I think that working with Disney and doing those projects was the best possible introduction to this, you know, this whole sort of industry that we have here, because it was pure fun. That was us, you know, when we were that age. That was our lives.
Could there be a High School Musical 4? Is
I don't
that
know.
a possibility?
Could there be? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't.
Would
even
you
know
be
the
up for
problem.
that if somebody suggested it?
I don't know what it would be exactly. I'm not sure. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
You've got a lot of projects coming up.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in this next phase here?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's really hard to choose. There's so many factors that go into it. It's a lot of, like, you know when you see a script, which is a big part of the way I like to work, is I kind of know it when I read it. But then after that, you know, it's all about working with the right people, so finding good directors that hopefully will be interested, and then I don't know, there's like the planets have to align from.
Well, I have some advice for you. I have some advice for you, young Zac.
Please.
I suggest that you relax and enjoy the success that this movie is going to bring to you. I'm
Right.
sure everybody in the studio audience today is going to end up going to see it, as well as many
I hope
millions
so.
of others. It doesn't open until the end of the month, but I was among the lucky who got to see an advance preview of it.
Okay, good.
And I thought you did a really nice job.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
It wasn't necessarily a movie I'd think, okay, I want to go see that, but after I'd seen it, I was really pleased I did.
Great, dude. That's the best compliment. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to the ice cream champion. How's
You
it
know,
going?
I'm glad you bring that up, because April, not only is she the ice cream champion,
Yeah.
but she came from West Virginia to be here
Oh,
today.
wow.
Here.
April, do you have a question for Zac? You've got the microphone. This is your time to shine.
This might be tough, but out of all the characters you played, which one's been your favorite?
Oh, it's real hard to pick one that is a, you know, definite favorite, but for all different reasons. You know, I'd say, like, you know, High School Musical was just straight in terms of fun. You know, there's nothing that I'm constantly chasing the amount of fun that we had on that set. You know, but then a movie like this and Charlie St. Cloud, kind of the different colors that I got to go to was equally fun. So they're all fun in different ways, but I can't pick just one. That's impossible. You know,
I think she also
What's
wants to
your
know
favorite?
if you have any lunch plans. Is that right, April?
I was thinking about ice cream.
You know, if you like some ice cream, I think we can arrange for that.
All right.
He was asking, do you have a favorite character?
I like 17 again.
17 again.
Yes.
Good. Oh, cool. Well, now that's my favorite.
Yeah, until she sees Charlie St. Cloud.
Exactly.
I think that's going to be her next favorite. Okay, we got more to talk about with Zac
Cool.
Efron. We'll be right back.
Thanks.